Words from Susan Weiss Berry. With every act of self care, your authentic self gets stronger and the critical, fearful mind gets weaker. Every act of self care is a powerful declaration. I am on my side. I am on my side. Each day, I am more and more on my own side. I was at a point in my life where I was exhausted physically, emotionally, and mentally. I had chosen to use alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes to help me cope and keep going, and then they weren't working anymore. That was when I realized I needed help. I needed help with substance abuse. I was so full of fear, shame, guilt, and embarrassed to be in the state that I was in. It took me a while to reach out and take my first step in self care. After a so called friend told me I couldn't stop drinking or using drugs because she had failed, it motivated me. It motivated me to go to counseling for the help that I needed. I needed help because I was fearful. I needed help to deal with the shame. I needed help for the guilt that I was feeling. Yes, I finally reached out and got the help I needed. Here I was, 50 years of age, and I couldn't even think of how to pull myself up. I was stuck. Substance abuse had become my coping tool to deal with the cards life had dealt me, starting right from childhood. Along with the counseling, I began reading books, listening to tapes on how to cope, and listening to motivational videos. One of my favorites is The Secret by Rhonda Burns. It was helpful in relieving me from embracing negative thinking. Almost 20 years from the first time I listened to The Secret, I still listen to it at least twice a year to refresh my thinking. At the advice of my counselor, I eventually joined a substance abuse group. Yes, I was on or in the process of making changes in my life. Without changes, I would be unable to become unstuck. I would be unable to grow. I would be unable to find myself or love myself again.